There is currently a lot of talk as Raila goes to the AU about change, about whatnot. Some people are even talking, I've seen in the papers, that one of the biggest achievements of our constitution, and I know how we struggled for this, Jim, you know that, one of the biggest achievements of the constitution of 2010 was devolution, was definitely devolution. And most Kenyans will agree that devolution has made a lot of change in Kenya. Now you can fund services in the village which were never there. Health services, ECDs, Yore, na kadhalika. Now some people are now beginning to debate about counties. These counties should be reduced, should be made fewer, and so on. If you want to say anything about the Constitution, let us talk about the Constitution in total. Let's go back to Bomas and review the Constitution. Personally, if you ask me, the counties are here to stay. The only thing we can discuss at Bomas is how best can we improve our politics so that the politics of tribalism is buried. I'm a civil. The politics of tribalism is buried. Now even, yes, we are working together with Ruto and so on, but look at how appointments are done in the ministries, in permanent secretaries and so on. And yet Parliament cannot discuss that meaningfully. Personally, if we went back to Bomas today, what would I propose to kill tribalism or control it better would be to have a parliamentary system of government where people form political parties. They are free to form political parties, go to elections. If you don't get enough votes, you form a coalition with others and you form a government. It's a much better democratic government than at the present, where you have presidential election and then people compete on tribal lines, and once somebody gets there representing his tribe, appointment in state bodies are tribal. I'm a civil. So I think let us be very, very frank with Kenyans, especially those of us who have been in the forefront of taking this country forward like the movement. There is no doubt whatsoever. You go to Tom Mboya, go to Chingunego, Arvin's Kodek, name them, Oginga Odinga, most of all. These are the people at the hardest of times took risks to show this country where it was going. Then Raila came and gave us leadership, took risks to show where Kenya is going. And we have never wavered, like Nyong'o said, to follow that footstep. And therefore, I think if people are talking about change of the Constitution, let's go back to Kenya, to Bomas. Let's not say let's abolish counties as if it is something that was given to you by your mother. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. People struggled for it. And there was a reason why counties were established, 47 of them. Because even then, people were proposing 14. And we refused. We said, no, let the people decide so that they're better represented by counties, by devolution. So I think let's be very clear. I know that as Raila is still alive, whether at AU or whatever, but he's still there. And so it is just a phone call away. We can have Zoom. What stops us from having Zoom meetings? We can have Zoom meetings and get his advice and move forward. And we can institutionalize that very efficiently. So have no fear. Have no fear, ladies and gentlemen. Have no fear, fellow Kenyans. Have no fear, Joshua. Have no fear, Kenya!